You're 38. 37?
I'm 35.
36. Yeah, exactly. At 36, your dad, which is the most fun-loving person I've ever met in my life, gets arrested tomorrow.
Yeah, there's no way I believe it.
8
No
people.
chance in hell. Yeah.
When you come to terms with the fact that the evidence is there, would you write a story about it?
We don't want a picture. Whoa. I don't know what song this is.
What do you mean?
I don't know what song you're singing.
It's Boyz II Men. I keep singing it. Cheers, my friend.
Dude, cheers. Cheers to you.
Also with you. So, hello, everyone. Anyone who's never been here, I'm Jamie. That's Dancing Peter.
I'm Dancing Pete.
Welcome to another wonderful episode of Horror Whiskey Company.
Nailed
to
it.
anyone that's been here before, or anyone who is kind of sulking or just being a little tiny depressed about the fact that Halloween is over.
Okay.
But then you realize that
I didn't know where you're going with this.
we are just fucked up all the time and we're into this all the time. So it doesn't matter that October's done. We
Yeah.
are not basic bitches. So do not allow the patriarchy to decide that for us.
Yeah, dude. Down
That's my
with
spiel.
the patriarchy.
Kind of.
Also, I did see a post the other day that was 30 Christmas horror movies, or 30 movies to watch between now and the New Year's that celebrate Thanksgiving and Christmas. So just go online and find that if you're wanting to stick with the season, but still be spooky.
What
'Cause that's
what other than Krampus and like Silent Night?
here. I can look it up real quick. It's
Slate.
like
What's the
Black Christmas.
Oh yeah, Black Christmas. Then you have what's the gingerbread man. Also, while he's looking that up, welcome to what we
Terrifier
have
3.
is probably a complete set of what we will be seeing in the complete future. So now that we kind of look like we care about horror and stuff now, instead of where I was just kind of like moving.
Dude, you
a
were
whole
moving
bunch and
around a
going
bunch.
everywhere, and I was just like always constantly sweating. I was like maybe gaining and losing weight because I was just going all around. But this is here, and this is where we're gonna be. So
This is you now, dude.
I live in Elm Street. Peter lives in Haddon.
It's him. Hi. He's the problem. It's him.
Also, we didn't talk about how everyone was really mad at your girl Tay. They didn't like
About what?
your new album. They didn't like that she became a woman and decided she wanted to get pounded by Jason Kelce.
She is not getting pounded
With
by
his
Jason
Redwood.
Kelce.
I'm sorry, Travis Kelce.
Yeah, that was a
I love that you're
spicy
like,
song.
no. That's the wrong
Hey,
brother
dude,
that you're
We
talking
are
about.
not here to spark rumors about
No.
Travis Kelce,
No.
Taylor Swift, any of that. That's not what we're here for. We're here to spark rumors about Moida, right?
Moida.
Take that shit to page 7.
It was a Moida. What's page 7? What are you talking
I
about?
think it's the gossip column. I think, or page 6.
Are you talking about 6,
It's
7?
like a
other
term.
things? Yeah.
It's a term, right? Page 6, page 7.
I saw it everywhere, but I decided to go on
Ellen
living my
Page, that's
life.
what I'm thinking of.
From Juno?
From Juno fame. Did you ever see that movie Hard Candy? It's a gross one. You should watch it.
Well, anyways, what the fuck are we talking about tonight, Peter?
You know, tonight we are going to talk a little bit on some true crime updates. Most notably, Diddy has a new product coming to all of us.
Oh, good.
Another one that we can also talk about is this crazy story of a girl who killed her parents and then tried to get TikTok famous because of it. We're going to sit down and talk about some awesome scary movies that we watched to kind of round out the end of October. And then I got some fun, hard-hitting questions for you from Questions from the Crypt, where everyone's going to get mad at you because you're going to have a dumbass answer and people aren't going to agree with you.
Well, shit, dude. What am I
I already
gonna
set
do
it
with
up for you to
myself?
be in trouble. You're already going to be in trouble.
Without further ado, what do you have for us? Who's kicking?
Who's kicking?
So, what's kicking? Who's kicking? Dead
I'm not
silence.
totally
So,
sure
I
what's
can
going
say
on, but it
is
did kind of slow down for a
I felt
second.
very meh about the true crime updates going on. Everything's kind of at a lull, which is probably really good. But everything
Yeah.
seems like we're out of standby.
There's just a bunch of people that are either in court or waiting to go to court. And I think that more than anything, the scariest thing that we can cover is the legal system. So I think we're going to just update and say that there's a lot of people that are just sitting around in court or waiting to go to court and nothing's fucking happening because that's the way that our justice system works. Scary.
That's haunting.
It's terrifying. But Jamie, what are you drinking tonight, dude?
Ooh, that's a great question. So I recently found out
I know you're changing
that
things
can't-
up.
Yeah, well, I can't fit into my suit that I bought 2 years ago, and I have a wedding in 2 weeks.
Okay.
So I'm decided that I was a resident fatty again. So I have to switch to hard seltzers again. So I am back being a Seltzy boy
Oh,
for a while.
Seltzy, are you keto too now again?
I am carbless
Carbless,
for a while,
carbless Jamie. I love that for
Yeah.
you, dude.
unfortunately.
Yeah, it's okay. Once you're in the suit, you can have as many as you want. They
So
don't catch up to
I
you
am
fast
drinking-
enough.
Like you said, I have Topo Chico hard seltzers, tropical mango, which is
Ooh, I do like that one.
it's not bad. So it's kind of what you drink when you still want to drink, but are not allowed to drink the things that you want.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you at
Yeah.
all? Or is like,
Yeah.
so like,
I had a friend who, growing up, he'd say, I only drink 2 kinds of beer, Coors and Free.
I respect that a lot. Was that JD?
Nope. It wasn't JD. No, it was David's dad.
Yeah.
Like the
I think
toughest
I remember
cowboy
you
I've
telling me
ever
that.
met. You know, that's one of the coolest lines I've ever heard.
Yeah, so if I was like maybe a 20-year-old kid, like looking outside of a bar and watching everyone have a really good time, drinking whatever they wanted, and I was just like,
Have
there,
a
like,
really,
fuck,
really, really good time.
I really wish I was in there doing that. That's what I
Yeah.
feel doing when I'm drinking Topo Chico,
You feel like
hard
you're
seltzer,
outside the
tropical
window.
mango.
You
Yeah.
feel like you're window shopping alcohol when you drink
Yeah.
hard seltzers.
Yes.
Okay.
But to my right, I have just a regular meal tequila that I can just sip with. I think I have Mi Campo right now, which is a little bit
Campo.
cheaper right now
Yeah.
than Espolon.
Sweet. Love that. I am actually drinking
one-
something a little bit fun for me. I'm drinking
Ooh.
MX Lager. It's this sick can here. It's got this like, Dia de la Muerta skull on it
Oh.
from Vale Brewing Co. I was there all weekend. And so picked up I think it's a
DX
4-pack.
Brewing.
Vale Brewing Co.
How is it?
Oh, it's quite good. Really just honestly easy drinking lager. What does it say? It's an American. It just doesn't say anything about it really. It just says lager. And you know what? I don't need to have all these different descriptors. It could say beer on it, and I'd be like, that's a good beer. Yep,
Well,
sure
how
tastes like
the-
beer. Love it.
The turns of table. You're drinking beer. I'm drinking seltzer, sir.
And then, just a little sipper here. I've just got a nice little bottle of good old fashioned Bullet bourbon. Can't beat it.
I fucking
You
love
can,
Bullet.
but
you can.
it's
Buffalo
hard to
Trace
beat it.
will win. Buffalo
Yeah.
Trace will win.
Now, I like
every
Woodford
day.
maybe a little more as well, but it's for what it is. It's probably economically one of the hardest hitters on the shelf for sure.
Well, it's crazy because Buffalo Trace used to be cheaper and easier to get.
Yep.
And now you can't get Buffalo Trace.
Yeah, I don't. Well, I guess I understand. It's just the tariffs are hitting everyone, right?
No, because has nothing to do with it.
I know.
It has to do with, to be boring, is Sazerac, the company, decided to sell all their distributing rights to Anheuser-Busch about 2 years ago because they knew there was a bunch of laws that decided that they were going to put liquor into grocery stores. And
Yep.
so they wanted a company that already was distributing to liquor stores to distribute their liquor instead of who previously did. And they changed all that and they made it harder to get their booze. And the government decided to not go forward with all the states being able to put liquor in their their grocery store. So
And that is
long
going to
story
end.
short,
I'm the fucking nerd segment with Jamie.
long story short, there's no fucking reason why.
I'm
I'm
a
a
bar
fucking-
manager with Jamie.
Sorry.
I'm a nerdy fucking bar manager with Jamie.
That's not
Thanks for
nerdy. I was just
coming.
mad. So anywho,
No,
what are
I'm
you
upset
drinking?
about it too. Yeah. You know, we're just speaking of drinking stuff, we're going to jump right into it. Did you hear that Diddy was caught drinking toilet wine?
I did not.
Yeah, he's apparently
Really?
was supposed to. Yeah. So he apparently, keep in mind, this is at Fort Dix.
Yeah, your favorite place.
My favorite. I can't get over it. Anyways, so he's serving time at Fort Dix and has part of his role there, like part of his whatever sentencing is he was needing to be
dick roll.
sober. And so this kind of goes completely against that. And so they're wondering if this is going to affect his sentencing, which again, this is all pretty, one, new, and two, complete hearsay. This is kind of like you with the Jason Kelsey thing. But this is just hearsay. But I think it was probably some like combination of like soda and some sugar, some toilet water, maybe some fruit. It's more like a sangria, I guess. I would probably think it was something like that. But anyways, I heard it's going to be hitting shelves summer 2026. Diddy toilet wine. What do you think they should call it?
Judging by P. Diddy, has to be something like white or cream or fantastic.
Yeah.
What's his vodka called?
What is Diddy's vodka called? It's not Ciroc, is it?
It is Ciroc for sure.
Ciroc vodka. Yep.
Toilet.
Ciroc.
Toilet.
Yeah, and it'll have a little umlaut over the. Yeah.
Shaped like a toilet. This is riveting stuff.
Yeah, dude. Well, I was just, we're looking at true crime updates.
News.
We were saying that it's really tough to get any really good updates because everyone's either on trial or waiting to go on trial. This is all I got right now for things that we've covered that we need to update about. Diddy's making toilet wine, and it's gonna be gross.
So it really humbles a person to think like this rich celebrity, when in jail, also goes to, I need to make some sort of wine to keep.
Now, I don't know if he made it. He was caught drinking it. So I don't know. But I'd like it better if he made it, right?
I was in my whole.
He's a crafty kind of guy. He's a creator.
I assume so.
You were going to say something?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm just there waiting for
the
world to change.
For there, Jamie, can you do me a quick favor before we move into our next segment? Can you just turn your hat around and get a little closer to the camera just so I can see that? So this is like maybe breaking news. We don't often get to report on stories that have like happened within like 24 hours of the podcast. But did you hear about the murder that happened in Edmonton just last night?
I might have saw it.
Did you see that Nathan McKinnon and the Colorado Avalanche absolutely destroyed the Edmonton Oilers 9-1?
I actually did not. I was working.
That's the most dangerous thing.
I had a play-by-play by a friend that just like texted me and let me know every single time someone scored. So
you were getting a lot of text messages.
I was getting a lot of updates. I was like 7 now, 8 now, 9 now.
Jeez, stop. I get it. We win. Anyways,
it's really,
you just had the hat on and I thought that was funny.
It's really hard to follow hockey here because it's so late.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah, the game started at 8 p.m. here, so it would have started at 10 there.
Starts at 10, yeah.
That's bullshit. That's why the Avs don't get any respect, because we have to watch all the fucking shitty East Coast games out here if we like hockey.
Well, yeah, like I could watch the Flyers games. They start at 7.
Yeah, and they start at 5 here. I get to watch hockey like from the minute I show up to a shift till I leave. It's pretty sweet, actually.
It does sound pretty cool.
Yeah, you've got that tough place because like even that, especially like in football here, we're kind of in like the perfect sweet spot, right? Like games start at 11 and they'll go all fucking night, and you'll get to kind of be closing the bar down when it's time to leave, and like the game's over. It's kind of a perfect schedule we have here in the mountain time.
It's new for me to like sit and wait, like get things done, and then still have a little bit of time before football starts.
Before anything starts. That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, where it's usually like I'm like, fuck, wake up. I'm like, oh shit, dude, 11 o'clock.
Gotta get down there. Gotta fucking prep everything.
I'm sorry, I feel like kind of mute because I just don't have anything true.
It's cool, dude. I got this other ridiculous story.
Fill me in. Tell me things. Ridiculous
so this is not necessarily a brand new story like the murder in Edmonton, but this summer, well, I guess it was more, this happened this spring. Sarah Grace Patrick, 17, is from Georgia. Now, she's accused of murdering her mom and her stepdad this spring. After she murdered... Yeah, okay. After she murders her parents, she then goes on to create, like, she calls the police and this whole, and then they get involved, whatever. But then she jumps on TikTok and starts making what kind of seems to be like this, like, pity account for herself, where she, like, is super sad and is like, I just don't know what to do. Someone came in my house and murdered my parents. I was home. My sister was home. It was so crazy. Turns out, so after that, then she reaches out and she DMs this. I don't know exactly who this person is, but they're a, like, true crime influencer, which is that what we are? I don't know. But anyways,
No.
saying, hey, you need to come cover my parents' story. Like, it'll be a big thing. You'll get super popular doing it. And I can even give you details that the police don't have. And so the girl goes, this influencer chick immediately sends this message and directs police to the girl. It's like, yeah, you need to go talk to this girl because she's super sketch. The girl, as soon as the police show up, admits that she did it. And so anyways, the whole thing, though, is just like she kills her parents, she calls the police, and then she does this huge performative, like, chain of posts and, like, gets a fair amount of views and stuff like that. And because she's getting more views, feels a little more bold, reaches out to this other chick. And so she's like she's like, hey, I'm this person and we could work together and you can boost my page and I can give you a really awesome story that would really, like, you could break this story to the world kind of thing. And turns out she was just being a piece of shit. Definitely killed her parents, allegedly, because she hasn't been, she's been charged, but has not been found guilty of anything yet. But it's a little tough because there's definitely, like, other text messages that have been shared that obviously she talks about how she did it and stuff like that. At the end of this all, I think it's important to keep in mind that she did go viral and that was her main goal.
What?
Yep. She's just, for being a piece of shit, not for being a sad little girl whose parents died. So
That's right. We're really.
But they're saying that was, like, why she did it too, is because she wanted to go viral and wanted, like, sympathy and stuff like that.
Literally sounds like almost every single 13-year-old girl now, so makes sense.
Yeah, it also sounds like, like, I could see it being one of those, like, ridiculous horror movies. Like, it's definitely not, like, being produced by, like, Blumhouse or anything like that, but you could find it on, like, the 5th or 6th page of Netflix. Some ridiculous teenager does some dumb shit.
I think that movie's called 13.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but that was a good movie. I liked that movie.
Mm-mm.
You didn't like
I don't like
13?
No, I just.
You like 13 Ghosts?
I liked 13 Ghosts, yeah. But I
Yeah,
didn't
that
like
movie was
13.
fucking sick, dude.
Those are both very similar to each other, so I get why you
same.
like,
They're
related
practically
it.
the same movie. So, anyways,
And
Jamie,
I say,
since you didn't have any true crime news, do you have some movies that you watched?
Dude. No.
Why don't you tell us about all the stuff you watched?
I didn't watch.
You're not a
anything.
loser. Stop being bad. You're being bad to yourself right now.
I know. I'm feeling sorry for. So
I know. I'm feeling sorry for myself. Jamie, I need you to fucking amp yourself up. Your
I'm right
energy's
here.
low. I need you to get fucking fired up. Go.
Haven't been able to watch a lot of things these last couple months because I just
Hey, you've been
decided
bouncing
to
around the
move
world.
a shit ton. Yeah, sorry, it scared my dog. So she's like, "What's wrong?"
Oh, courage.
So-
You okay?
Moved here, moved here, moved here. Come here, little girl. And now I'm officially like landed, have a like kind of a routine.
Mhm.
And long story short is I've got to watch movies. And so I just decided to just go full on in and watch a shit ton of stuff. And the first thing I watched was The Devil in Disguise, which I started watching that because I was so pissed off about Ed Gein.
Yeah, fuck that show.
Someone was like, hey, if you hated Ed Gein, you need to watch Devil in Disguise on Peacock.
Is that the
And-
Gacy one?
It's the Gacy one. So
Okay.
it's kind of like what Netflix did with Dahmer and with Ted Bundy, where they did like the documentary first, and then they put like, I guess what we call movie. Is it like
Like a biopic.
nonfiction biopic? Yeah. So this is Peacock's version of the John Wayne Gacy
It's like the
story.
Johnny Cash movie, but it's John Wayne Gacy.
Yes. No, it's like Dahmer, it's like Ted Bundy on Netflix.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is Peacock's way to like cash out or cash in on the serial killer thing that Netflix has been doing.
Yep. Yeah, dude, because people are obsessed with true crime.
Yeah, well,
This
you know me,
that
like,
last story is like key to it. It's like, look, people are literally using it to get famous.
well, we've talked about this time and time again, where I am such a sucker for watching the same thing in a different situation.
Yeah. Did you learn anything new from the movie?
So
I guess it's
what
not
I
a
will-
documentary, so
no,
I
what
do
will
appreciate
say-
that.
What I will say about this that I thought was super clever, that instead of giving us the whole like Marvel origin story that most of these shows do, The Devil in Disguise starts this season or episode 1 with John Wayne Gacy getting caught. So getting arrested is episode 1.
And they flip it and reverse it.
So instead of, hey, this is me, I'm a kid, I did this.
Yeah.
Sufjan Stevens is writing a soft song about how I am a demented human that plays a clown. It's him kind of a little bit like it starts with the family of the kid that was last missing, and then like a cop like putting it all together, and then the famous chase that you know from the original story where he like hires the lawyer, and then him and the lawyer get caught by the two cops. That's where the episode starts.
Yeah. Cool.
And
so it
then
starts.
it ends.
Everyone knows the story, so it's not like you need to
Yes.
fucking like
No,
catch people up
exactly.
on it.
And then it ends with the detective finding 2 bodies under his house.
The series ends with that.
The episode ends. Yeah, just the one.
Oh,
episode.
okay.
Now there's 8
it's just-
episodes total.
Okay.
I'm
So,
just
but that doesn't clarify it. Is it
I'm
so? The
painting a
first
picture
episode
for
ends
you.
with the bodies underneath, and they kind of bounce
2.
back and forth
2,
between.
yeah, 2, not all of it. So
Yeah.
that's where we're at.
Okay. Yeah, but there was a lot of them, so I'm sure if he found 2, he found a lot more.
Can I say that it was a little bit of a breath of fresh air
Okay.
after watching Ed Gein?
Yeah, that
Because
has
it's-
fucking
instead
ruined
of-
it.
Instead of telling the story and kind of making it like a fucking rock opera, like they tried
Yeah.
to do with Ed
It's
Gein.
so ridiculous.
I feel like they tried to make it interesting for the person that's heard this or seen this before.
Yeah.
So that's why I liked it. 'Cause-
You didn't see a ton of like bullshit, like embellishment or like trying to like over glorify things.
And they started with what we talked about a couple episodes ago is this is a true story, but this has been dramatized.
Okay.
Which we're like,
Yeah, they're
We
fucking
wish
upfront about it.
yeah, we wish Ryan Murphy did this. We talked about this. Instead of
Yep.
Ryan Murphy's like, yeah.
What a- Yeah.
Again, he made these movies.
Okay.
He was a
So you
soft
liked
soul.
this one though. It was good.
I
Kind of across
recommend.
the board.
I'm 3 episodes in, so
Oh, you haven't even finished it yet.
nope.
Okay. Sorry. I jumped the gun on
It's
that
okay.
one.
I'm just let you know. So as of right now, I am enjoying watching this.
Sweet. What else you got? So like, yeah, you're
What do you got?
recommending it for sure.
Why don't you go into
So
what you
I-
got first?
I have kind of rounding out the Halloween season. A friend of mine when I was working at Mambo told me that I need to watch Clown in a Cornfield. He didn't lie. This movie was fucking hilarious. Not like it really has a whole lot of value that it adds to the genre of horror. You know, as we've talked about this year, there's been so many movies that have like taken the horror genre in a whole new direction and made it such a more complex field than it traditionally is. This is a very traditional horror movie, slasher style, but it's funny and it has like I was gonna say like when I first started watching, I was like, this movie's like kind of sucks. But then you realize that like it sucks on purpose and it's kind of meant to be that way. But the production on it is kick-ass. So it feels like it has the feel of a B horror movie, but it has the production value of a high list like Blumhouse or I don't want to name drop because we'll get whatever, but like
Amazon
super
Prime.
high production value, looked really good. My note said that it was better than I expected, but also exactly what I expected. And I know that like kind of is confusing, but it was a jokey, fun kind of movie that like is a little self-aware as like I want to call it like not necessarily as self-aware as like Scream, but it kind of had that same vibe that like, yeah, there's this clown that everyone knows is a bad guy and the plant closed down and everyone's grumpy about it. But then there was just other funny parts that like it knows what kind of movie it wants to be and it does a really good job of being that movie. It's not the greatest movie I've ever seen by a long shot, but I thought that it was really fucking funny. And there's a couple scenes in it just made me laugh my ass off. It's also written and directed by the guys that are behind Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So it has some funny lines to it, and there's just some really comedic parts. I think the biggest, like, the theme I would put behind the movie is like a generational divide where like the old folks and the kids don't get along kind of thing, and how that transforms. Like, it's like Footloose or something like that, you know, or like Dirty Dancing. Is it Footloose or Dirty Dancing where like no one's allowed to dance?
Are you fucking
That's
serious
Footloose.
right now? That's Footloose. The
Yeah.
old people
I
are
don't
mad.
fucking
It's
know.
a town.
Yeah.
It's a town that outlaws dancing, dude.
It's pretty well, that's kind of what this, like, think of it, it's kind of playing on like that sort of trope where like the old folks are all grumpy and they want the tradition and they don't get the young kids kind of thing. So I don't know. Anyways, definitely go check out Clown in the Cornfield. It's also a pretty short movie. I think it's an hour and a half, maybe. It's
You
fucking
really
awesome.
sold it. I've also seen it. I guess. I
Oh,
should've
you
told
have?
that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I
Why didn't you
watched
say
it.
anything? I was trying to sell you on it.
Because I was really enjoying what I was having.
Okay.
Yeah, but like
Damn.
it was one of those movies where I was just like,
Dude, the phone
like that.
scene, I literally was bursting out laughing. Remember when she like runs into the house and tries to use the phone and just like, what the fuck is this? Like, can't call 911 because she doesn't know how to work a rotary phone. Like, literally lost my mind. I thought that movie was fucking hilarious and super good. So, anyways, we can move on if you want.
No, I really appreciated like the back to like old school like slasher that this
It felt like
was.
80s, 90s slasher with modern production and, you know, gore and stuff like that. It was pretty
Which
sick.
makes, I don't know, like, do you know who directed and wrote Dale and Tucker Must Die?
Yeah, I have
kind
their
of
names
assumed
right
it was
here.
that dude.
Adam Cesare is the writer, and then Eli Craig is the director.
So what's he like? I feel like Eli Craig sounds familiar. What else has he done?
I'm looking it up right now.
I guess while you're looking up, what have both of them?
Zombieland.
That's
he also
never heard of
did-
that one. Is that one good?
Yeah, right. Is that one any good?
So these are definitely like have done a couple things that are worth watching. Do you write it?
I don't see a
He wrote
ton.
Zombieland?
He only has no. So I guess he is writer, Clown in the Cornfield, writer, Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. And then, yeah, he only has 6 directing credits. Clown in the Cornfield, Little Evil, Zombieland, Brothers and Sisters, Tucker and Dale, How of Pong, which is a short, so it's probably something that we'll never watch. But
Yeah, so he didn't do
I don't know any of
Zombieland
those other
too,
ones.
So he just did. He wrote the original Zombieland, which that was the best one, anyways.
Yep, for sure. He was not a writer on Zombieland. He's
So
just
he
the director.
was
Yep. Yep.
Well,
Doo-doo-doo.
if you're wondering what else I watched,
Yeah.
it's
What
definitely
else do you
not
watch?
not in the same realm that I.
Is this
always
another
watch,
one of
but-
your
Yes,
your
it is. I'm sorry.
biopics? Is it a biopic or is it a documentary?
No, it's a documentary. So I
Uh,
watched the
did you-
new BTK
Did
killer
he do it?
on Netflix. No, so this one is yes.
Sorry, I
of
just
course
give
he
you
did
so
it.
much shit about these because, like, dude, if you know the fucking story, I get it though.
Yeah,
You're more into, like, the documentary.
He admitted the second that he was arrested that he killed
Yeah.
everyone, and then the big thing about the BTK killer is he went into graphic detail about every single person. that
Yeah,
he
dude, because
killed.
it fucking made him get his rocks off. Like he's a 100% a process. You know, they have product and process killers. He's 100% a process killer, stalking his victims and all this stuff. He just loved every minute of the actual killing.
He had no problem telling every single person in the world what he did. And he actually like admitted to 2 other crimes that they didn't even like pin him towards. But that's not here nor there. I think we've already talked about him. But
Yep.
this documentary on Netflix is his daughter putting her side into it.
Fuck, that's awful.
Which a lot of it's like, hey, like I'm getting a hard time because everyone thinks I'm just like capitalizing on my dad being the BTK killer.
Yeah.
she like literally for years like supported him for a very long time. And then like at the end of the documentary, she like went and talked to him, and he was like a complete shithead to her. And she's like,
Yeah, he's a
maybe-
fucking douchebag.
yeah, I would say this is definitely high on the naughty list for Santa Claus. Is this person?
Yeah, he's getting coal for sure.
Yeah, he might be one of those knuckleheads that everyone keeps talking about.
I can't believe you just called the Dennis Rader BTK a knucklehead.
Well, that's from your mom's house, the podcast.
I was
they,
like, what the fuck? Can't believe you called him that.
Yeah, they talk about like Ted Bundy, and like he's like a real knucklehead. You know what I mean?
Ted Bundy is a knucklehead. What a little chuckalug.
Pretty sure he's dead now, but
Yeah.
he was.
Oh yeah, for sure. He's super dead. Yeah, they fried him.
So
okay. So
wait till you
another
hear what else I
documentary. Did
watched.
you learn? I mean, I guess it's from a completely different perspective, and it's not just like playing in the hits to just like doing a greatest hits album type of release. It was actually a
It
different.
kind of was.
kind of
It was
thing.
definitely like her perspective on how she felt about the whole situation,
Okay.
and it was like a kind of like, woe is me. My
Mhm.
dad killed a whole bunch of people, and now I wrote a couple books about it, and now everyone's mad at me for making money about writing about how I'm feeling about the books that I wrote
And
about my
that's
dad killing people.
sad but true. Also, you kind of, unfortunately, you got to earn it, and yeah.
I'm also going to say that if my dad murdered 9 people, I'd probably write books about it, how I'm feeling about it too.
How you're feeling?
Well, not because
Okay.
I'm like, I
Good
need to
to know.
capitalize on this. I'd be like, what the fuck just happened with my
Yeah.
life? Because like,
Yeah, but what about a
especially if you-
journal? What about
could
a
you imagine?
therapist?
Could you imagine not knowing, like, until you're 22 that your dad's a murderer? Like, say right now.
It's crazy.
Say right now. What are you? 36? You're 38, right?
No, I'm 35.
No, you're 30. You're 38. 37.
I'm 35.
36. Yeah, exactly. So at 36, your dad, which is the most fun-loving person I've ever met in my life, gets arrested tomorrow for
Yeah, there's no way I
murdering
believe it.
8
No
people.
chance in hell.
Would you write a
0%
book
chance.
about
I'm
it?
like, yeah, yep, I'm sticking by him.
So
but-
when you come to terms with the fact that the evidence is there, would you be like, would you write a story about it?
No, fuck
Not
no,
at
dude.
all.
I am run
No.
like I'm hiding for sure. I don't want anyone to
Completely?
know who I am. I don't want anyone to know me.
Okay, so you hide and you don't want to know your side of the story. Even if people are like sending you death threats or saying this person is
I can't
guarding his
believe
dad.
that that's actually happening. That like people would be like, "Oh, it's all your fault." What was she like?
That's what she said.
She was like,
So that's why she
18
wrote
or
the book.
20 something years old when he got arrested. No, it's ridiculous. No one's really doing that.
We also got like
I'll have
arrested
to
like
check out
10
this documentary.
You're not going to learn much other than she wants people to feel sorry for her.
Yeah, I guess
But-
that's fair.
It's good to know that you, if your dad decided to kill
Yeah,
people
in-
or
in
was arrested,
quotations.
you would never write a story about it.
I don't think so. Definitely not one that
No,
I'd
no,
publish and try to
change,
make
no
money
change,
from.
right? All right, you would hide. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. I don't want. I don't know. I'd probably be like talking to Elon, being like, "Hey, when are we sending that rover to Mars? I want to go. You need someone to go? I'll fucking try, dude. Fucking send me
My
to Mars. I
dad
don't want.
murdered. I'm going to Mars.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not fucking. I don't want anyone to know who I am. No way.
All right.
So I know that you also watched, because we talked about it, the new Welcome to Derry series, or like we're currently watching it. It's pretty fucking crazy. I didn't like the first 10 minutes of it blew me away, because I like, I'm so at the same time. So I should mention also that as I'm working up in the shop, I'm listening to the book. So I'm
Okay.
getting like deep into the world of it right now.
You're double dipping in it right now.
I'm double itting right now for sure. And the book is actually a bit more adult than I expected, but that makes sense. I had heard that the story was kind of, because it's tough to like take it seriously as an adult horror story when it's a clown that's the bad guy.
You
although,
literally just talked about
like
Clown
we
in the
just said,
Cornfield for like
Clown in
fucking
Cornfield
20
was
minutes.
also
Yeah.
fantastic. Anyways, but also all the characters, like the whole thing is about kids, right? And so to me, I thought that this was going to be like specifically the movies that have been made. And I think that they 100% are running on that vibe, but it was so much scarier to me. Even that like the first scenes, like in the movie, 100% like, oh, shit, this is a way different level of scary than the previous movies have been. And I'm definitely here for it. It's fucking, I am loving it. And I've only seen the first episode. So I know right now as of the third episode dropped today. So I'm 2 episodes behind, but we'll have 100%. I will be watching this show for sure.
So I'm 2 episodes deep.
Yep.
I didn't get to watch it. This is Sunday right now. This episode will drop the next Friday.
Yep.
So by that, we'll be close to episode 4. But same realm as you is fuck yes. Like
I'm so pumped.
This sick.
Because I'm used to it being a little childish and like even, oh yeah, there's scary parts of it. And the new movies specifically did a much better job just because of the production value alone and how hard they wanted to dig into it of, making a scarier story. This was like legitimately scary from the get-go. And I am so pumped that they've decided to go this direction and not make it for kids, make it for fucking adults.
Well, first of all, I don't think any movie or series has been made for kids at all. But
yes and no.
This is the first, like, we'll debate that in a second. This is the first one, so where we have no fucking clue that this is a clown. That is like the main part of the story. So everything we've known before this is Pennywise is a fucking clown. In this, we're like, something is brewing that there's no story to it. And what I love about this is we're learning, which if you've gone into the lore, like you know what it or Pennywise is, but they've just like never said it. You just like spent a little bit more time.
It isn't even necessarily just Pennywise, right? Like Pennywise is just a manifestation.
Well, they say
of
like
it.
There's been the talk that Pennywise is an alien or Pennywise is a god from a different world. But now we are kind of feeling developed into his realm of like other consciousness. So instead of, hey, little boy, I'm a clown, we're getting this, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
And then they're going to explain.
Amorphous thing. Like we don't understand what this thing even is. And it can shapeshift and be all these different things.
That's what I'm thinking is fucking awesome. And so we're going to learn, they're going to explain like, cause you just like started listening to the book, which I haven't.
It's crazy because I did just start listening to it, but I'm about halfway through it, which is a pretty solid endeavor.
Well, the beginning of the book is not in the first movies or in the other movies at all.
Yeah.
So this is
I did find it interesting.
Origin.
Yeah. This is actually, so looking at this, the book timeline and it, Welcome to Derry, are on their separate timelines. They're
really
not this, like, I don't want to call them different universes, but as I'm reading this, so it, Welcome to Derry, is taking place in 1962, I believe, but the book has all the kids going through the like as the kid, their version, because if you haven't seen it, I'm really sorry to spoil all of this for you, but the kids fight Pennywise when they're kids, and then they come back 27 years later ish to fight him again. But in the book by Stephen King, that takes place in, I believe it's 56 and then 85. But what it, Welcome to Derry, is doing is that it's actually the prequel, not to the Stephen King book, but to the movies that came out in 2017 and 19. So the characters that we're seeing that are in the Welcome to Derry story are the either older, like parents or older brothers of the characters that we see in the movies that came out in 2017 and 19. The It Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. They don't tie into, the timeline doesn't make sense with the It book. I just thought that was really interesting to have it not be tied into the book, which is, obviously let's call it canon for all of this, where everything's based out of, but it's actually making this whole the universe that exists within is actually just the movies and not the book.
That makes sense. Like, kind of keeps it like cavalier to
Mhm.
what people know.
Yep.
Because, like we said before, like It and It 2 are the highest grossing horror movies of all time.
Yep.
So why not
So
like hold
if
on to
you're gonna
that
tie into
same?
that,
Yeah.
yep.
But I'll say, like, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah,
This
this
is fucking
it was so
awesome.
good.
I'm gonna
Super
pump
pumped.
my tags. Episode 2 was fucking awesome too.
Okay, I'm excited.
I'm
I didn't get to
excited
go into
that they're-
episode 2.
I love when things that you're excited about just like turn good.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
I mean, and not that we're like ruin them by talking about them all the time, but we like sometimes do that.
I'm also, I guess I'm very biased because like everything I think that HBO puts out has a higher caliber than a lot of other things. So it was like, all right, well, HBO's going to do this. It's going to be good. So
Yeah, I don't know. I thought that Welcome to Derry was like a fucking kick ass one. Like it's an awesome story. And again, we didn't talk about this, but it's all over the internet. The tie-in to The Shining that what's his name? Dick the cook that's at the Overlook Hotel in The Shining is actually a character in Welcome to Derry. He's one of the military guys. So we also have a tie-in to another
the cook or the bartender.
No, so the cook is the guy that is there when the family arrives to the Overlook Hotel, right? And he's the one that talks to Danny about Shining and stuff like that. Again, just going into the fact that Stephen King's universe is all existing within the same thing, and his kid is also dipping into that timeline as well, or into that universe.
Oh, speaking of that, have you watched Black Phone 2 yet?
Yeah, dude. Did you?
I have not. No.
No. Okay. Well, we were also because I
know that was a great
again
segue.
Talking about things. Yeah, exactly. Like the Stephen King universe. So, anyways, to wrap things up on It, Welcome to Derry, fucking watch it. We're gonna keep talking about it every time we get on this until it's done.
Episode. Yes.
So, but yeah, going back to like again, this universe that Shining exists within is 100% a thing, and it's what's happening, in my opinion, in Black Phone.
So you agree that your theory is right, that
I mean,
this is all
I'm going to support
universe.
my own theory that I think that.
Well, that was your theory, right?
Yeah, and
I got
sure,
the grabber right here. I was putting them together that way.
Yep, I
He's
see
listening.
that. So yeah, I think that 100%. We also we just get to see that. You know, I watched it a couple weeks ago, so we just are catching back up to this now. But again, one of those movies that when things get hyped up and then they actually deliver. This was another awesome, super cool movie.
Well, I've heard
the set is so cool. It takes place at this little fucking tiny camp that is apparently up in Silverthorne. It looks like it's maybe down in like Telluride area, but it's just fucking rocky peaks everywhere and like high alpine lakes, and fucking everything is cold and frozen. And again, we're still talking about like, Pennywise is this like amorphous kind of being that can manipulate the universe around him. And like, we get to see that a little bit in Black Phone as well. Since you haven't seen it, I don't want to spoil anything.
So you said it's so awesome?
Fucking good. Yeah, it's really good.
I hate that I had this like 2 or 3 weeks of being fumbled through life and not be able to watch it. And
You'll
now
catch
it's
up,
like,
dude.
Yeah. And now I feel like I'm chasing my ass because now like I still have to watch Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Which just came out. I haven't been able to
it's going to take you like fucking 2 days to watch it because it's fucking damn near 3 hours long.
I have a plan.
Okay. And I don't mean for me to talk shit. I don't mean to talk shit on it for sure.
Did you watch already?
No, dude. I'm like 30 seconds into the movie because I started it and I'm like, it's too fucking late. I can't watch it right now because I'm going to fall asleep to it and I'm not going to get to appreciate the movie for what it is because it's 240 or something like that is the runtime on it. And I know that it's going to be this masterpiece. Like Guillermo del Toro just is like notorious for like creating these amazing visuals and having these super complex storylines and stuff like that. And I know that I need to like, it's not something that I'm going to watch to fall asleep to.
No, it's exactly my thoughts. Like I literally was like, okay, I can pod tonight. And then from 5, like before that, I'll watch the movie. I was like, no, like I feel like this movie needs an epic proportion situation.
Yep.
So what we've planned is we're doing like a Frankenstein themed night for the whole movie. So everything's gonna be green themed that we do. So like we're talking about
All right.
doing like lettuce wraps for dinner.
Are you gonna watch
or
it as
something like
Green
that.
Man? That's a
No.
Philly thing, right?
Well,
Green
it's
Man.
a Philly thing, yes. But I'm just gonna make margaritas because they're lime juice. And then I'm gonna Wednesday is my plan to like fully sit down and watch
Midori shots?
Frankenstein.
Just crushing Midori shots.
Just Midori shots. Maybe some chartreuse, dude. I'm in
Ooh.
green chartreuse. I am in Philly, and then where everyone loves it.
Oh, again,
Those monks don't
bartender
lie.
nerd corner. Here we go. You want to tell us about chartreuse, Jamie? Okay, let's skip it then.
I can if you'd like.
No, it's all good. Yeah, so you're doing a whole Frankenstein theme night. That's fucking sick. I want to do that.
That's what I'm planning to do. Like, because I've been reading reviews about it. Because I'm just like FOMOing, like I said before, where I'm just like the puppy outside.
Like, what are you guys doing?
Well, I just want to do it justice. You know what I mean? Like, I've heard
That's
bad
awesome.
and I've heard good.
Okay.
So what about you? Have you heard? By the time this episode comes out,
Zero. Have I heard anything about it?
A week's time from when it hit Netflix. And it's been out for 2 weeks in the theaters.
Yep. Yeah, it dropped, what was it, 2 days ago on Netflix?
Yeah, November 7th. I've heard that it's the best thing that he's ever done. I've also heard that
it's the worst thing.
I've also heard that it's like lacking in spots where he's trying to make it a masterpiece, where he is missing spots in like the storyline. So
yeah,
I'm eager to see.
Man,
excited. Nonetheless.
He's done a lot of good movies. That's a pretty crazy. But I could also see. I mean, like he's such like an incredibly good. Like he does a great job creating a scene, or like the setting of the movie is a character kind of thing. I think he could do really, really well with, especially like a period piece like Frankenstein.
Nothing's gonna beat Hellboy 2, dude.
Is that real? Is that your favorite? About Pacific Rim?
Obviously not. Hellboy 2 is also probably in the same playing field as Pacific Rim.
Yeah, I think they probably though that's a real discussion.
What's that? So I really liked the Oddities. What's the Netflix show? Or just like
Cabinet of Curiosities. Yeah, that was really cool.
And I guess the one he's most known for is that Pan's Labyrinth.
Pan's Labyrinth for sure has got to be his most popular.
Yeah.
You didn't like it? Oh, I loved it.
I haven't seen it.
I also
for fucking 20 years.
I think the reason I liked it so much is I got to watch it in Spanish class, and we'd watch it. We'd end every class watching it, and we just pretty much we take the last 10 minutes and just rewatch the movie over and over again all year.
I had no idea that movie was only 10 minutes. So maybe I should watch it again if it's a 10 minute.
No, we watched it in 10-minute increments to end every single class. It was awesome.
Moi,
si,
mas, telefono.
All right. Did you watch anything else? Any other horror stuff we need to talk about? Is there anything coming out really soon? There's some stuff on the horizon, but I don't think it's worth talking about.
No, I think everything that I've been researching on has led me to Frankenstein.
Okay.
And then
sweet. Well, we'll definitely be covering that next.
Is there anything else that you have?
No, I don't think I have anything. I pretty much I'm stuck in Clown World right now. I'm reading it. Huh? I'm watching it. I'm watching Clown in a Cornfield. I'm just clowning around, dude.
It'll happen.
Speaking of clowning around, Jamie, are you ready for questions from the crypt?
Yeah. I guess I was just, before that, I was going to say that I am just living in murder world, as I always do.
Yeah, you're deep in true.
All I watch was
bubble.
Serial killers. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So, yes, I'm ready to clown around if that's what you're waiting for, Peter.
So this one's actually not that silly, but anyways, questions from the crypt. Jamie, who's the most justified horror villain, and who's the worst? So so two questions here. Okay, who's the most justified horror villain, and who's the most annoying horror hero, or final girl?
Girl or guy?
Either. Let's call it final person.
Who's the most justified horror hero? I would say
who's the bad guy that we love?
Obviously, we say Jigsaw.
I like Jigsaw. I think Jigsaw was
Because-
the one that came to mind for me.
Yeah, because he's fucking dying and he's killing people that don't appreciate what they have.
Yeah. What about like
Most
Carrie?
annoying.
Do you think Carrie's within there in that range? She got fucked with a bunch.
Yeah, but just for
Or
a little bit.
Jason.
Jason really just his mom got killed.
What
Carrie
about
makes
Freddy?
sense. She got
Freddy's a piece of shit, right? So is it maybe justifiable for him to be a piece of shit in the afterlife too? Like
no.
or he's the one maybe I get it the
What?
most.
Why
Like-
he's a
like
piece
he
of shit
was-
because he was just a serial killer when he was alive, and so he might as well be a serial killer in your dreams.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, it
like,
makes
but
sense.
like, it makes sense, right? Like, not only was a piece of shit alive, but then we kind of did some fucked up shit to him, and now he's coming back to get all of us. Like, that makes
What-
a lot
what
of
did they-
fucking
what did
sense
they
to
do
me.
I don't remember them doing fucked up shit to him.
Well, they fucking killed him
In the first
as
one?
when he's alive. They fucking burned down the warehouse or like the house that he's in.
Yeah, but it's like such a little minuscule part of the beginning of the movie.
It's okay.
It's like the
Anyways,
same
I'm
as
just
Jason's-
saying.
It's like Jason's mom. Yeah,
Yeah.
he killed her. No, I think.
Okay.
Jigsaw-
What about Pamela Voorhees? She justified?
well that they killed her?
The camp killed her
His-
kid for sure.
Yeah, that's. But I don't think it's better than Jigsaw. I think Jigsaw.
No, I don't think
wins
so.
in
I think
my
Jigsaw's awesome. I
opinion.
think he's the one that immediately came to mind. Like,
Yeah, so I don't know why you're trying to debate me on it. If you agree,
well, I'm just thinking about things. All right. So next, trash a hero. Who's the worst horror movie hero?
I can't think of his name right now, and I should know. Is the fucking detective from Halloween?
You're not talking about the doctor,
Yes. What's his name?
Dr. Loomis.
Loomis. Yes.
Yeah,
How is he?
he
not the
does
worst?
suck.
Well, I guess depends on the movie. Like there's sometimes they're like, oh, he's pretty cool, and then sometimes you're like,
Yeah.
this fucking person is the worst.
That's fair. You want to hear mine?
I would love to.
Fucking Heather from the Blair Witch Project is the most annoying, worst hero of a fucking horror movie.
Why is she? I don't think she's a hero. She's just like.
That's why I meant
wow.
like final person, like or like someone that like is the main character. I guess I would say.
Mhm.
Maybe if I change that, does that change your answer? If I make that caveat, like the main character of a horror movie.
A main character. Yeah, that's different. So I would say like
Yeah.
someone like Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Ooh, yeah. But you don't like her?
And I know what you. I do. Like my whole loins and body wants
My
me to
loins.
wants me to love Jennifer Love Hewitt, but in all actuality, she's not like helping out at all in any of the movies.
That's true. Yeah, Julie James is a pretty bad character. How about this though? Because you got me thinking about it. What about every single one of the cast in the new I Know What You Did Last Summer? They're all the fucking worst.
Yeah, well,
Except for like that's the thing. Is like, is the main characters bad? I don't know.
I think just maybe that movie's bad. I'm just maybe
You're definitely onto something there.
she's just a not. I want her to be a good, well written person. but
Who,
she's
Julie
not,
James?
like, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, but like what about like I don't know. I feel like especially in the first I Know What You Did Last Summer, like you get to like really feel for Julie James when she comes back from college and stuff like that and she's all fucked up and traumatized and stuff like that.
Yeah, but not really.
What do you want?
She's just like kind of there. Like I'm a dizzy
Yeah.
hot chick.
Okay, that's fair.
But I still say Loomis. Like Loomis still sucks.
Yeah, Sam Loomis is a fucking he just like what why didn't you keep him fucking under wraps, bro? Like you had one job. Fucking keep Michael Myers behind bars and you can't figure it out.
Well,
Now,
I
in his
requested
defense
Fridays.
tells everyone else
I
Yeah.
requested Fridays off
when they hired
in
me.
March, and you knew that's when he escaped. I told you I had Fridays off, and that's why he escaped. That's the way I would explain why.
I would say
Michael
though, in
Myers is
Sam
lost.
Loomis's defense, Dr. Loomis's defense, he is always being like, no, fucking kill him.
Yes.
Kill Michael Myers. And everyone else is like, no, don't kill him. We'll put him in an institution. He's like, no, fucking he's evil. He's literally evil incarnate. Just kill him. And everyone's like, nah, we'll put him on.
That one
We'll put him
depends on the
in
movie.
jail
Like,
again.
Literally in the Rob Zombie versions, he like just writes books about.
Oh, yeah, he's fucking what's that
He's
guy's
the
name?
worst.
Terrence something. Yeah, he's a really good, like, shitty Dr. Loomis. I guess it also, definitely depends on the Malcolm McDowell.
Yeah. Well,
He's a good,
that's definitely
shitty fucking
that's
Dr. Loomis.
first that came to mind for me for sure.
Yeah. All right. Sweet. I think those are good answers for sure. Mine's definitely fucking Heather from the Blair Witch Project because she's annoying as shit.
I don't agree. I also
What?
I don't think she's like a good or bad person. I think she's just like someone that's.
No, she's super annoying though.
She's never acted. She literally was like in college.
I'm not asking
Hey.
that though. Like she's a
Alright.
character.
All right, fair enough. All right, we're done here.
I think that's
Yeah, let's wrap this shit up. I don't know if you noticed, but last episode we had about this, which we've called our banter episode, and I always I've been fighting with you about your way you want to name things. I'm like, no, this is dumb. I'm very smart, and you're very not smart. But I decided to change that. I don't know if you noticed.
Oh, I didn't.
I labeled the last one Horror Happy Hour or Haunted Happy Hour.
You did it just for me?
I did for you.
You shouldn't have.
Well, I feel like maybe you're right. Maybe, and it's also a little easier to just call this the Haunted Happy Hour.
Yeah, dude.
Because
Hey,
it really is. So with that,
dude,
as I
love
admitted
it.
that you were right and I was wrong, I would like to thank everyone.
I'm ugly. You're handsome.
No, don't say that because we're both very beautiful in our own ways. I would like to welcome and thank you, everyone, for listening to the second Haunted Happy Hour.
Boom, boom,
And
boom.
if you
for
know
you.
what we always say, please, 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 please like and subscribe.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't really want to work anymore. Like, it would be super sick if we could just be one of those true crime or horror podcasts that like makes it, and it's like, I know it's like kind of the same as everyone else's, but like we're kind of funny.
Jamie, are you
Can
saying
you
that
do
you
it?
want little young teenagers to email you and DM you when they kill their parents?
No.
Okay, well, you
No,
just
I-
say like, hey, I think that's what you're saying. Don't
No,
go
I'm
back
saying
on it now.
please-
You want to
I'm
be a
saying
true
please
crime
like-
influencer. You want to be a
No, I'm
true
saying
crime
please
influencer.
like and
You want
subscribe to
little
our
teenagers
podcast. That's
to murder
it.
their parents and then
No.
DM you about it.
No, I want people to like and subscribe this podcast, and that's it.
You're saying
And
the
then
same.
tell
We're
all
saying the
the-
same thing.
What are you trying to prove in this? All right.
Talking.
As always, please stay wicked.
Stay fucking weird. And
always
definitely
stay
wasted.
wasted.